So I've just completed the first run of this G-Made R1 Rock Buggy. It's done pretty well. I was pretty skeptical of it at first, but that might have been some fault of my own by not using some Loctite in some places where I knew I should have. At this point, I think the cage might come off. It's just in the way. But overall, it performed pretty well. No major disappointments. I've got to take it home and see what happened as I look over it and see what happened as I was driving it. But overall, I'm pretty pleased with the power system. It moved, it did well. I ran two 2200 milliamp hour batteries through it, LiPos through it. It handled everything pretty well. Climbed, crawled, did everything I asked it to do. Aside from the bolts loosening, which is probably builder's fault. I can't see any problems with it right off the bat. I could be nitpicky. It's not a perfect vehicle, but I expect different vehicles to drive differently. That helps with the experience of having a different vehicle for me. Other guys like to have their cars tuned precisely and all, but I just figure it as the difference between two vehicles. But overall, I had to say it's a pretty good running vehicle. It went together well. You got to make sure you use Loctite where you need it. But yeah, that's the G-Made R1 Rock Buggy. So I got this R1 here after the first run. Got it in. I'm looking over it, see what went wrong, if anything. I said before I had a problem with the Loctite. These bolts that hold the Lexan on were not Loctite, and they're very loose now, just from regular motor vibration. And also underneath the inner links, the upper links, they also loosen themselves. So I've already put some Loctite, actually quite a bit of Loctite on those, and hoping those will stay now. I'm also going to go around and do a general tightening on all the screws, just for safety's sake. And these Lexan the screws that hold the Lexan on, I'm going to take those off. Those have just a regular nut on there, a flange lock nut on there, like that. So what I'm going to do is take all those off and put nylon nuts on the back, so that they don't unwind themselves and they stay in there. Nothing fell apart. Everything was good. I caught the arm situation just in time out on the field. I was thinking about removing the Lexan, but that's not going to happen, because the Lexan has helped keep quite a bit of dirt. I've wiped it off a little bit, but the Lexan has helped keep quite a bit of dirt off of the side of it. I think my dog licked the side of it clean. But yeah. Anyway, I was pretty happy with the performance. I was skeptical of it when I was putting it together, but it kind of did well. Like, actually better than I thought it would. All the axial electronics worked well. That's the first time I've used a full axial setup, and I had zero problems out of it. So I was pretty happy with that. The shocks leak minimally. I've read and heard that they leak excessively, and mine leak minimally. I don't know if that's a tribute to my building or the green slime or luck, but they're not leaking right now too much, so That's a good thing. Gonna have to secure the antenna a little better. I'll probably thread that up in underneath the roof. Yeah, just got to get the body screwed back on. I had to pull this off to tighten the links, but that just gets screwed back on, and I'll take it out for another couple pecks and see if anything else breaks, or see what other things I need to address with the build. But it's actually a pretty good vehicle. I was a little surprised by it, and I'm looking forward to getting to drive this thing again.